second attempt at doing crochet braids. I did some last year and promised you guys a tutorial, and now I am finally back with one. I have, however, done a crochet wig. I will leave the tutorial for that here on the screen and down below. I actually washed and braided my hair on Saturday. I then went to church with a wig on, came home and installed the crochet braids on Sunday, and then filled out this side and made it more bulky on Monday. And then yesterday I actually shaped it. So overall it took me 4 days to finish this style. Stay tuned for how I did these crochet braids, and then I will come back and tell you some lessons learned. This is what I plan on using: a mirror so I can see what I'm doing, a scissors to cut the hair, clips to hold the hair out of the way, some olive oil foam wrap from Lotta Body, the latch hook obviously, and I have 3 bags of Freetress Water Wave in the color 1. I don't know how many bags I'm going to need, and that's what the hair looks like. I plan on cutting it in half. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut right below the rubber band like that, and then I'm going to just throw this part away. And then I'm going to take my wrap lotion and I'm going to just cover it. I have 14 braids going across the front, and I have 8 in the back. Because the last time I did crochet braids, I had fewer braids in the front, and I felt like it made my part more gappy and unrealistic. So I will see if this braid pattern actually helps to alleviate that. So I take a small piece of the hair and I fold it in half, and then I place it over my index finger and thumb like so. In my next hand, I take my latch hook and make sure the latch is open. And then I go right underneath the braid, hook the hair, make sure all your hair is hooked before you close your latch. Pull the hair through, remove your hook, and then you will have a loop and the ends of the hair. I pull the hair through the loop once, twisted and pull through, twisted and pull through, and then pull the hair tight. Then I take the 2 sides of the hair and I knot it twice. I did this because I was told this hair will slide out easily, although I have not found that to be the case, maybe because I knotted and twisted so often. So here you see me doing it again. I put my latch hook in, I pulled it through, I twisted twice, I knotted twice. You guys can see it's a super simple style to achieve, and I plan on wearing this style in my hair for 4 weeks hopefully. Last time I did it, even though my part was on a diagonal, I felt like the bigger braids in the front gave me gapey parts, and what I was going to do was space out the crochet hair. So like if this is my cornrow, I was going to put the hair like this. And that's what I started doing on this side. I also was told by people online that this hair gets really bulky, blah, blah, blah. I just didn't want it to get too big. And then as I moved around to this side, I realized that this side looked really flat to me. So I really put them closer together on this side and got a much fuller look that I liked. So then that's why on Monday I ended up going back in on this side and in the back and kind of putting hair in between to fill it out. I probably would have put even more hair, especially in the back, but I just didn't want to open that 3rd bag. Yesterday, I did end up cutting it, which is pretty necessary because you end up with some straggly ends. I sectioned my hair off. I grabbed a section. I took my scissors. I held the hair really taut and I cut down like on an angle, almost going inward. And that's because I wanted to get this bob shape, as you guys can see. And when you find little pieces of hair that look like, you see that how that end is kind of too blunt almost, or too long, take a razor. A straight razor works too, but this is one of those little jokers that you get from the beauty supply store that people use for their eyebrows, and just hold it on an angle and just shave the hair off like that. I'm not going to do it in here because I don't want to drop hair everywhere. If the hair gets frizzy at all and you don't like the frizz like I do, you can just take a little bit of that foam lotion that you used while you were doing your hair and just run it down, and the curl pops right back. For each section of hair that I picked up, I was taking 4 to 5 pieces off of each section. So I was taking really tiny pieces. I was going to go with a middle part, but at the last minute I went with a little bit of a side part. And I like it. I've also been fluffing it a lot with my fingers. Now, somebody online told me that this hair slips and slides out of your hair. And so I'm trying not to manipulate it too much, because the last thing I want is for my hair to be falling out. And if you have any more questions, please leave them in the comment section down below and I will do my best to answer them for you. Hope you're having a good one, and until next time, be encouraged. Bye, y'all. I've been just feeling like finding a more easy to deal with hairstyle. I may just do a tutorial later on when I feel like I have a little bit more understanding. So this is how I made the crochet wig that you all saw me wearing in a weekly update or 2 ago. So the first thing that I need
Nah.